Here we are for the 4 p.m. match. We have Jeffrey Ignacio. The 5 p.m. matches. It's Vegas. Jeffrey Ignacio from the Philippines versus from Chinese Taipei, Guo Szu-Ting. She's the other lady player. We saw the lady from Vietnam win her match earlier against Gary Lutman, and Guo is a 710 Fargo, and Ignacio's a 794. So on paper, he's a favorite. But anything can happen in race to 5, Carl.
Yes, we was treated to a match in the 3 o'clock session with the other lady player, Vang.
Oh yes, Vang, yes.
And now, I did mention in that match actually there was 2 lady players competing in stage 1, and I'd watched a little bit of Guo, if that's pronounced correctly, yesterday, and I thought she was a really nice cueist, this girl, so I'm glad she's on the stream table now so we can all see. But she's got work cut out here against Jeffrey Ignacio from the Philippines. One of the top players in stage 1, yet to qualify.
Yeah, Jeff's finished 4th in the Chinese 8-Ball Masters this year. That was a big tournament. And Guo last year finished 1st in a Japan Open women's tournament and 9th in a World Championship women's 9-ball. How he hit those soft, controlling the cue ball, but he didn't make anything.
Yeah, a lot of balls up table as well, as you see.
3-9 down there for later.
You're thinking clearly now, pal, aren't you? I like your style now.
Ah, box office boys.
Next time you go for a game yourself, you'll break off and you'll be there. Right, where's these issues? Where's the problems?
Well, I do that anyway, Carl.
Well, I'm not convinced. So let's have a go at pronouncing a full name.
I think, well, Guo Szu-Ting.
Guo Szu-Ting.
It could be Guo Szu-Ting. It's not easy for me to say, I'm not sure. I asked her manager like 47 times how to say a name. I'm not perfect at it.
And she's from Taiwan. Not sure of her age. She doesn't look too old.
She's playing a nice safety there. Oh, he got lucky there.
Yeah,
almost sold out.
Filipinos very good at kicking. It's very rare they miss the ball. Now, if she can't pot the 1, she's got maybe a cross bank.
Oh, here's a good view.
She's just, can she spin it in? There is a cross bank on though. The cue ball isn't, you know, it would go towards the 2 off the top rail, but she's having a good look, because if it's tight she'll kind of spin it in, won't she? You're going to get a good look of how she cues. Very like sort of Kopin-yi.
That's a long cue she's got.
Yeah. Yeah, you see the spin, not quite on. Wasn't easy. Got to just delay spin to get there, and then the spin helps the 1 in. I've noticed a lot of the Taiwanese players, you know, they use real fat shafts. You know, the playing shaft, the ferrule and the tip looks a lot bigger than...
Or like full 13 millimeters. Or
yeah.
Even no, can't be.
Possibly, yeah. I mean, honestly, the shafts look really... The old, you know, Kopin-Yi's, Chang's, well, Chang's actually sponsored by Predator. He uses the Revo shaft.
Playing for the combo.
Yeah, as you said earlier, so it was a big risk to take because she would have known this easy combo was on. Quick rack, 1-0, Jeffrey.
He did get a little fortunate on that kick shot. He double kissed the ball and it hooked her slightly, hampered her slightly, should I say. What size millimeter tip do you use on your shooting cue?
It was 12.4, but when I was playing, I always felt I could go a little bit bigger. I won't lie. Kinda, yeah.
They're playing on the Andy 988 cloth, a lovely diamond table with Cyclop Hyperion balls, using Master Billiard chalk. And this is a WPA, World Pool Billiard Association event, produced by CSI. Let's see how Guo hits these balls.
Yeah, she took her time racking, so that's nice to see. She's obviously knows the importance.
Control the cue ball, got kicked. Made a ball.
Now from our camera angle looking down, we're seeing the same view that you viewers are getting. So it's very difficult to see what kind of shot she's got on this one ball.
The 8 ball's hanging in the bottom pocket. So she could, if she can make it, she doesn't have to do much. Play for a 3-8 combo. Just make sure she makes it, but we don't know if it goes. Is she playing safe here? No, I can't see.
You'll be guessing all day, pal.
I thought she might. Oh, hello.
Oh, this is
That's a great shot. She played that as well.
Played there. I feel like she had that type of shot in the first rack, but obviously she's behind the shot and.
Oh yeah, you said on that one ball she couldn't see the full ball on. Yeah.
That was lovely though. That. These are the type of matches I enjoy because come stage 2, it's going to be the obvious people getting the TV stream matches, so at least in stage 1 we get to see some new faces.
She's going to be a little hampered here.
Yeah, a little bit unlucky. She was just trying to knock that 7 away to make these balls a bit more spread out, wasn't she?
She didn't really need to do that, I don't think.
No, whenever you're bumping into balls, it is a risk.
This is a tester.
Key to this shot is look at the cue ball, forget the object ball. Make sure you strike through
Nice shot.
Through the cue ball straight, because striking down, you don't want to put any bit of side on it whatsoever. Like you said, she hit that well. Tricky shot here though. Obviously the combo's easy, but it's where does the 5 go? If the 5 follows the 8 in, she won't be on the 6.
That's a good call there.
She's got to kind of like kill it.
Is she playing position for the 6 just in case? Let's see.
I don't know.
Oh no, the kill shot. And
there you see, that was always the danger.
Got to bank this. Side pocket.
You feel like she needs to stay with Jeffrey. She can't afford to be chasing a lead against a quality opponent. And the winner of this match will be into the quarterfinals, right?
No, I think they play immediately at 6 and then 7.
Did they go? Is that not the top half of the section, though?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
Has she
Is that
flipped the
snuck in there?
ball? Oh!
Grossy ting.
Now has she left an edge?
Oh, this is a good angle. It's so good, I still can't tell though. Oh, he's getting down to shoot it. Oh, she was unlucky. Well, she nearly got lucky, to be honest. That's all caused because she went into those balls early, just trying to make it a little bit better when she didn't need to.
Yeah, I've just had a look at the draw sheet, and the winner of this match will have 2 more matches to play.
This for a 2-0 lead.
I do like watching Jeffrey play. Just gets on with it, very natural.
Szu-Ting has had 2 visits to the table in the first 2 games. That's all you can ask for against a player of this standard. And she's lost them both, though. Ignacio is also in 2014. He was 2nd place in the China Open. That was a big tournament. 2015, on the bar tables, he won the US Bar Table Championships in 8-ball and 10-ball in the same week. He can play all games well. Representing, what is that called, the man bun?
Yes,
is that what they call those?
I do believe it is a man bun.
Word up for the man bun.
I'm not going to slate him too much because in 2004 I went to Australia, and before I went I tried to grow my hair.
For the man bun?
There is actually a picture online of me with longer hair. It wasn't super long, but I had an Alice band in it.
Ah, I might, if I can find it, I'll make t-shirts for this week. I'll be sitting in the US Open in the audience. I'll be with the t-shirt, with you commentating with that long hair.
Please do.
Okay, I'll see if I can find that.
So Jeffrey wants to see the blue 2 disappear.
Cue ball. That's a bad break, straight in the side, pulled it back.
Yeah.
Wow, she's got a great chance here, Carl.
Yeah, I just want to see her in this instance, because when I watched her yesterday, she just times the ball really nice. And she's not done a great deal wrong, to be honest, has she? She had a tough shot in the first rack. Obviously, the 5 followed the 8 in the second rack.
Yeah.
So it's not like she's
dogged an easy ball or something like that.
No, she's not like making a complete mess of it. She's just been faced with a few tricky shots, but this is, like you said, this is a good opportunity. Taiwanese pool players, great cue ball control. Every single one of them seems to, you know, just always be on the right angle, just the nice pace and everything. They never seem to be chasing the finish.
Yes. She's missed that. I knew it as soon as she hit it. Disappointing.
Yeah, just worried about the cue ball, wasn't she? I felt like she could have just dropped it in and played the 3 across to the other pocket. I don't know.
Also, this is her first match on the TV table. Could be affecting her a little bit. Maybe a little uncomfortable, little nerves.
Jeffrey plays on instinct. He just knows the shot straight away. He just sees it. Usually when you play, your instinct 9 times out of 10 is probably the right shot, to be honest. Ruslan Chinahov lost today, so he's going to have one more chance tomorrow to qualify.
He made a, I was commentating that last match. He was up 2-0 with an easy out. Missed the ball to go up 3-0, an easy ball. And, no, not an easy ball, but he got out of line and made it a little tougher. And Tyler ended up beating him. Nice out by Ignacio here. Szu-Ting is in a spot of bother. She better pull it together soon. Oh, she's taking a timeout. Yep, we're taking a time. She's just taking a timeout here.
Yeah, it has to be said. Easy ball miss there.
Yeah.
I don't really see a way back for her now.
Alternate break, yeah, it's tough to see. Didn't he break the last game of scratch? Why is he setting the balls up? Am I mistaken?
Oh, he's having a practice.
I'm
not so sure this is allowed.
That is definitely not allowed.
Get some racks docked fast.
Where's John Lehman?
I'm only joking.
No, just, he should just tell him. He should know. He should tell him to stop. Though.
Steady on, pal. I'll be getting lynched online. I won't be able to go to the Philippines ever again.
It doesn't. Yeah, as long as he stops doing it, that's all. Oh, he's taking a timeout as well.
Yeah, he's taking a timeout.
How about that Tiger Woods? Oh, got a timeout. Amazing, huh?
Unbelievable. 14 years after his last Masters victory. I watched it. I had a little tear in me. I won't lie.
Yeah, I watched it as well.
The 18th, he played a bit funny though, didn't he? That second shot.
Well, look at Koepka. If he makes that putt,
yeah, but
Woods would have been under the. Then Woods would have done something else. You mean? Yeah.
He would have tried, wouldn't he? But
yeah,
Molinari completely blew up, didn't he?
Yeah.
But he played well, didn't he? It was good. It's a great tournament to watch, the Masters.
It's the best.
Can he catch Nicholas up though?
We'll see. We've got another big tournament next week. You're commentating for the US Open at Mandalay Bay, yeah, Carl?
Yeah, that starts on the 21st to the 26th. So this tournament and the US Open is big news for the pool world, because the WPA, this is their first ever event that they've done off their own back, that they've not sanctioned. It's actually the WPA Players Championships, and it's produced by CSI. So that's big news. And then obviously the 21st till the 26th at the Mandalay Bay is the inaugural Matchroom Multisport US Open 9-ball Championships. I would go as far as to say probably the hardest pool tournament ever been staged.
The one coming up? Or the US Open in general?
The next US Open, next week at the Mandalay Bay, I would say it is the hardest ever pool tournament.
Yeah, 256 players with a waiting list.
256 players, but everybody's entered it. You know, it's full of all the age.
I'm looking forward to that,
over the sort of last few years, players did start to go missing at the US Open.
Yep.
You know, like Buster sort of vanished, Ronnie Alcano, he disappeared. You know, the field, it was still tough to win, don't get me wrong, of course it was. But it did get a little bit, you know, strength in depth was a bit weaker, but I mean the player list for the Open next week's unreal. We've got all the like youth players. That's what I've noticed. There's a lot of youth players buzzing around now.
They're all hanging out here with Tyler. They're all chatting Fedorkos. They're talking about things, analysing Tyler's game, and what he, you know, they're all helping each other kind of as well.
But I think the WPA Players Championships and the US Open, the fact that the two people that are running the event, promoting the event, is big news, because pool was on a bit of a decline. We was kind of struggling for some real creme de la creme tournaments, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's nice to see the promoters working together.
Yep, absolutely, it's needed.
Scheduling the events here in the same city for the players.
And what you need is them big feature matches. So, you know, a couple of weeks ago, David Alcade beat Alex Kazakis 9-8. in the final of the World Pool Masters in Gibraltar, and the final was a complete classic. Such a good advert for 9-ball. But as we get back to this match,
nothing.
It looks dry unless this 2-ball's got some speed on it, which it doesn't. Yeah, she's not giving herself the best of racks, is she?
No. Looks like they're playing safe here. And I think he did play safe. Accidentally made a ball. And
that is
went
fast.
off.
Look at that. That is so fast.
Another chance as 4-ball goes later. So we're going to get position on a 2. Then you've got the purple 4 on the side. All the chances again for Kuo Szu-Ting. We would like to see her get a game on the board here.
Yeah, she's underperformed at the minute. She's definitely a stronger player than she's showing us at the minute. Maybe she's a bit edgy. She's playing on the stream table. She's playing against one of the top young Filipino players coming through. So, you know, she knows she's got to play A1. Funny little shot she's played there. I mean, I'm not saying she's going to miss this, but I'd personally like to be closer to me work.
Just a stop shot here, I think. Pull it back an inch.
You don't want to be on the rail, though, do you?
No, you have to
from
maybe
the
cheat it a
4 to
little
the
bit.
5.
Over the side pocket, so you can cue over the pocket. See, if she pulled it back a bit, she could have cued over the pocket. She's
one thing I've noticed when you're commentating, right? Because I've not been doing it that long. I am a newbie.
not as new as me.
Not as new as you, but I'm a newbie. But because I used to play on the circuit, when I'd go to tournaments, I wasn't a massive practicer. It wasn't really me, right? But you kind of, like I was saying before about your instinct, you can struggle to see the shots or the game. But because I've been sat in here, even though I've not played or practiced, I feel like I could go and play really well. Because you see the shots, you're just looking all the time at the table. And then in that instance, I'm thinking, well, she could do
Wait a second.
This is what I mean, but
the other ball's over there.
She's tried to hit the 8 full, I think, and leave it thin. But the 4 ball, I thought to myself, well, she don't want to be on the rail. And then when she got, so it's like coaching yourself all the time.
If you want, I'll dust off my wallet, open it up, and get a $100 bill out and stick you in the last qualifier. What do you say? We'll go 50-50.
You're very generous.
Okay.
So she's made a mess of these, all because of ball in hand, where she left
she's using
herself
a shooting
long.
cue.
No, that's a jump cue.
When did she get a jump cue? When I was talking, did she have it in her pocket?
Pulled it out of her back pocket. Like
because I didn't even see her walk away from the table.
Like a sword.
I was chit-chatting there. Well, it's unfortunate. Again, she's messed up the out. I have seen her play. You're not seeing her best game, obviously. She won 2 matches on the first qualifier. She won 2 matches yesterday. So she's beaten top players already. And I think it is a TV table nerves kind of thing first time. It's a shame. And this is a huge match for some of these players that may not advance by winning a qualifier. There's a seeding that's going to be for the next best finisher. If anyone doesn't turn up, they'll get the spot. And going into this match, I think she was in the top 4 players. So this is going to hurt her. If she loses and doesn't get enough points. And every game counts as well. She hasn't won any. He's about to go up 4-0 and be on the hill. And Kuo Szu-Ting has shot in every game.
Yeah, just going back to what you were saying there, Jason. Jeffrey DeLuna's lost in back-to-back hot seat matches, and he's still in, so if he doesn't qualify and one of the 48 seeds misses a flight or sleeps in or something, he would probably be looking in a good position to get that spot.
Yeah, I worked out he is #1 at the moment. But then again, you know, he gets in, he goes down to the next one, they get in, and the next number 3 and 4 were the 2 ladies going into today, actually. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was Raymond Farron, is that his name? And DeLuna were #1 and 2, and then the ladies were 3 and 4.
Well, that shows you the fact that, you know,
how well she can play, yeah.
that they can play, so you're not seeing Kuo's best game.
I mean, you got all these monsters, Vilmos Foles, Mitch Allen, all these guys are way behind the ladies in the standings. That is if no one shows up, otherwise only the 16 players will get in. It's just a backup stats, shall we say, for the next best. Here she is, another chance. Oh no.
She'd love to start this match again.
Yeah. She's got to fight though.
Be kind of nice if the 2 ladies drew each other tomorrow.
Oh.
We'll get that on the stream.
That would hurt.
Cue ball's close to side pocket. Needs a bit of luck. And he's got it.
Oh, we forgot to mention that 4-9 down there, stuck a little bit. Open it up now and stick behind the 6. Was that too close for the action for the easy kick? Oh, that's kind of weak. It's hooked, but. What do you see here, Carl?
Just wondering if she can kick off the 1 rail. Hit kind of below, you know, low on the 2. I could do with a little line machine for this TV. It's hard
and then
to
hook behind the 4, you're thinking?
Yeah,
just fall behind it, kind of plop behind it?
Yeah, just try and float in line.
We can't tell if that 6 is in the way for that shot. Why is she looking this way? Oh, she's looking at how to kick off it, I see. She's confusing.
Failing that, she could whack it 150 mile an hour.
I tell you, when you 4-0 down, make sure you hit the ball.
I do believe she'll hit this. It's not too difficult to hit.
She's playing your shot.
But it depends how low on the 2 she's got to make contact.
Playing your shot.
Oh, she's played it to perfection.
You can probably jump this in there. It's Ignacio. I was looking at the kick. I didn't know that ball went by there.
Yeah, it's very deceiving. He'll be close to this. Played it in such a way where if you hit the 2 ball thin, you stick it over the pocket. Could be in more trouble again now, though. I'm wondering if she can just bump this 2 out towards the 3, and will the cue ball roll in behind the purple 4 and the 9? I presume it doesn't.
In my league play, if I'm playing against someone, they would have whacked this against me a million miles an hour and lucked it in by now.
She could kick behind it and then cue ball
runs
over towards it. Let's see what she's playing. She tried to get in behind the 8.
Oh no.
Didn't know where the 2 were going. And her only saving grace is this 4 ball that's tied up.
Can Ignacio later on play position for the billiard 4-9? Does that go from down there? I can't tell. If he gets over by below that green 6 ball, we're going to find out if he's going to go into it or play. He's looking.
Yeah, this is a nice shot. This would look good if he can get there. He's trying to go 2 rails. Oh, the way he's played this is a farce, man. Oh, listen, he's played that with loads of check right.
That was tough to play that shot.
Oh, it's a beautiful shot. Please
most
try
players
that
couldn't
at
play.
home.
Yeah, most players couldn't ever get anywhere near that.
People probably think he's just played 2 rails normal, but he's played it with stun right hand side. So when it hits the second rail, because of the way it's spinning, it spins down. It's a genius shot.
You know, when he was tapping a cushion with his tip, I was thinking, I'm like, oh, what's he looking over there? And he's got a shot there that most players don't have.
I thought he was just going to play the natural 2-railer, but he's played a 4-0 exhibition shot.
That's what it was. I was going to say. So
yeah, it's
he's comfortable.
It's a great shot to play, though, when you nail it. Now, come on, Kuo. Let's show these viewers.
I wonder if that 6 does that 6 go on the side? Well, if not in the corner. I think even Ignacio wants Kuo to get out here. Well, maybe not Ignacio. No. It took me 45 minutes to learn how to say her name, Szu-Ting, so I'm going to keep saying it. But she may be on her way out of today's qualifier. People in Chinese Taipei are probably saying, you still can't say it, mate.
Jeffrey's been kind now, isn't he? He's threw an exhibition shot in. He's kind of rushed that one.
Come on. Left another tester, though, especially where the 6-ball is.
Yeah, this is not the easiest of pots when you've not won a rack and you've missed a few balls.
Oh, it's a beautiful shot. Look at this. Slow down. Slow down. Oi.
Yeah, she hit that pure, didn't she? Now, can she pot this and not scratch?
I think she can spin it with left English and stay like down there with the 6s kind of thing and hit the point. What do you think? We can't tell, though. Yeah, we can't tell.
I'm not going to call it. It's just so... From this angle, it looks like he could scratch off the left jaw, doesn't it? But, again, you're kind of guessing.
She's getting down quickly, though.
At least we're going to see the exact path this cue ball goes.
Oh,
yeah, off left jaw. It was always kind
what a
of
way to go out, though, on that shot as well.
Yeah, it was. It always looked like it. You know, I think if you was to have a punt, you would have said she was going to scratch there.
She seemed not to think too much about it. Made me think that it was easier than we were thinking, but it wasn't. Oh, she's not going to like watching this match back.
I don't think she'll be watching this one, but
no. She plays much better than this, and I hope she still somehow qualifies. That's it. 5-0 to Jeffrey Ignacio from the Philippines. Back at 6 o'clock.
Back at 6 o'clock, roughly 30 minutes. Get yourself a cup of tea.